Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Oh my god, I love this book. Okay, so this is going to be the first part non-spoilery. Don't worry. It's going to be my review on A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. First Sarah J. Maas book I read. I am so happy I finally picked this book up. I loved it so much. It's ridiculous how much I just fell into this book. You guys know I have an issue with romance, but I thought the romance was amazing. I loved everything. I loved Tamlin. I loved Lucian. I loved Rhysand. I'm just like, yes, I'll talk about that more later in the spoiler, because some people are like, oh, he was, we don't like him in the first book. Oh no, I loved him in this book. Okay, let's just say that. But if you don't know what this is a loose retelling of Beauty and the Beast. A girl named Feyre lives in a world where, let's say the continent, fairies on top, little piece of land at bottom is for mortal humans, you know, the mundane. But it's a high fantasy, of course. And there's these fae, and she lives down beneath there. There's like a wall that separates the fairyland from the mortal land. She goes out hunting. Her family is like in poverty. She hunts, sees a wolf. Wolf turns out to be fae. Homeboy comes down and says, yo, you killed my person. You're coming back with me. Like, you know, like Beauty and the Beast. It's so good though. Like, there's not much more to say. It was exactly what I was expecting and more. I never thought this was going to be like a crazy political thing or anything like that. I knew this was going to be a romance. Oh, and what a romance it was. I loved everything. First off, let me just say Sarah J. Maas's writing. I understand why this book is so hyped, because shit, it's fucking good, okay? I'm sorry for such foul language. Vulgar, I know. But it is really good, and I love the characters, and I loved the world. I loved that as I was reading this, it almost felt in some parts like paranormal. You know, when you read certain books that has, like, you know, the vampires, the witches, and werewolves, and all of these other things. I like that it kind of felt like that for me. It's just, it's fairies, and then a shit ton of different types of fairies, and the world is just so detailed and intricate, and there's all these different things going on, and I loved Feyre. I loved how brave she was and honest, and I loved her character development. I'm on book 2, and I just say it gets, of course, 10 times better. But I adored it. I adored Tamlin. I loved the things. It's so good. It's just so good. I really loved it. I don't even know if there's anything I can say that's non-spoilery, and I'm not gonna go crazy because then I will like never shut up because I've problems, and I literally rearranged my shelf so you guys can see all my favorite books, and then this is the first one on my favorites. You know, like this is gonna go right there, and then yeah, I had to. So favorite shelf, like favorites. It made me do it. Don't get me wrong, I do not love this more than Red Rising, but when it comes to romance, it's like right there with freaking Outlander. Like that's, yeah, I loved it. Okay, I can't say anything that's non-spoilery other than the fact that literally everything I adored. It got me so excited to read about the romance and so excited to just see these characters and the world and the way it's just like given to you. I thought it was just such a perfect beginning, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't read it, I haven't read Throne of Glass by her, so I don't know, but I loved Sarah J. Maas's writing. Homegirl's amazing, popping out books left and right, and I just loved it. Okay, I'm done talking non-spoilery, so if you have not read this book, you should probably go now. I'm not going to talk too much spoilery stuff because, yeah. But I'll see you next time. And hello, spoilery people! Why didn't you tell me to read this sooner? No, I think everything happens for a reason, and I do believe I read this when I was supposed to. I loved everything. Like, I cannot emphasize how much I adored this. I loved it when Lucian told her to get the Suriel, and you know, it's so funny, for the Night of the Fire or whatever it was called, I already forgot what it was called. I'm really bad with names. But the night where, you know, Tamlin was supposed to claim someone to like do the deed with, that bite on the neck was hot, not gonna lie. But I knew that was Rhysand. The one that like saved her from the scummy guys, fairies. Yeah, I knew that was Rhysand. I'm not spoiled for the books or anything, but I know a lot of people talk about Rhysand. Oh, we didn't like him in the first book. I loved him in the second. I knew it was Rhysand. I knew it. I promise you, I knew it from the moment. And I loved him. Like, why does no one like him in the beginning? Well, I don't know if not everyone likes him. I just know that a lot of people like, I didn't like him. He was a douche. No, he was awesome. He freaking protected Feyre when Amaranth, like, you know, went to go get that Claire Better chick or whatever her name was. Because you guys already know, I forgot bitch's name. Whatchamacallit, he said, oh yeah, that's her, and was saying, oh, they all look alike. Like, no, he protected Feyre. I felt like he had a connection with her from the get-go. Maybe they end up mating. That'd be nice. No, but I still love her and Tamlin. I really do. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the second book right now. Anywho, and he, like, what helped her, yeah, they made a bargain, and yeah, she goes with him a week now every month. I was like, I would be totally down for that. Like, I'll go with you for a week. Leave Bay at home, go with you. Yes, why not? And not just that, but he helped her when it came to saving her and Lucien for pressing the numbers on the second challenge. And just like, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved him. I loved Tamlin. Oh, Tamlin. I really can't talk spoilers right now because all I'm thinking about is the second book. I loved the world. I loved everything and how it ended with her being well, not a hive, just Fae. I adored it. I really did. I loved the romance. That was another thing. Like, it just got me so excited and Feyre. I love, like, her relationship with her sister Nesta and how it, like, grew and how she realized that she actually did care about her sister. Like, you know, that Nesta did care about Feyre. And I loved everything. Like, I can't say anything more than I love it. I'm sorry. This is just such a crappy review. But that's what I get for not reviewing it as soon as I was done and getting into the second book. Because now all I'm thinking about is the second book. Sorry, my, like, stomach itched. But I love this. Have you guys read it? You're probably here, unless you're not and you don't care. But comment down below what you thought. Do you agree with me? 5 out of 5 stars. Duh. I loved it. It's just so good. But I'll see you guys in my next video because there's nothing else I can say right now other than the fact that it's perfection. And it is everything I wanted and needed right now. And can't wait to continue book 2 tonight. But I love these and I'll see you next time. Bye.